Hello friend, welcome back. In this video, I want to update that our dashboard. That means when you successfully logged in, then you can Laravel Breeze actually provided this type of one of the interface. That is the interface. Now I want to change it with one of the theme. So that is the theme. As I told you here, I will share this type of one of the folder with you as a YouTube exercise file. Make sure you download it. When you download, you will get this type of one of the folder as a backend theme. So for particular this course, whatever the things I will be added, everything I will share in particular that exercise file. Okay, so now if you go to that backend theme here, actually that have all that bootstrap one of the theme. So if you already know a little bit the bootstrap, then that will be very easy for you. Now I want to set up it. So let's do that work. For doing this, first of all, they have one of the asset folder. Into this asset folder, this theme related all that our CSS, JSS, images, everything is in here. Now our first job is that is the folder we have to copy it. Now I want to go back to that our project. That is the project we are working on as a content. And here into this Laravel project area, we have to go to that our public. Into the public folder, I want to simply create one of the new folder, and I just name it as a backend. So that will be as a backend folder. And into this backend folder, I want to simply paste it. So that is the asset, everything. I want to simply save it in here in our Laravel project. Okay, in our public, and that is a backend. Here I want to paste it. So now that is all that our file that should be in here. Okay, here we have just everything is done. Perfect. Now that is actually our backend, and after that backend, that is our asset. I want to now go back to that again in our theme, and into this theme area here, you will get also one of the index.html file. That is actually our index.html file. Now I want to simply open it. Okay, I want to open it with our editor as a VS Code editor. I want to open it. Fine. So this theme related everything actually in here. So now I want to set up it. So if you want to actually set up it better in our project, so that is our Laravel project. Into this Laravel project, that is our resources. In our view folder here, better I want to create another new folder, and I just name it as the admin, one of the folder. And into this admin folder, I want to create two of this file. One file I just name it as a master. Okay, I just name it as the admin and underscore master.blade.php. Great. And I want to create another file in our admin folder as index.blade.php, and I want to create another folder as a body, and sorry, that is a body folder. And into this body folder area, if you actually open that our theme, that have one of the sidebar, that have one of the header, and also that have one of the footer. Right, simple one of the footer. So everything actually I will segment it. I want to make this our main page that should be very clean. So if you already complete my that is the series. Okay, that is one of the playlist as a complete Laravel project with the beginner to the advanced. So here I have already discussed about everything with you. So if you have any doubt, simply go there and simply complete this playlist. That will be very much helpful for beginner. But now I want to go back here. Now that is the theme I want to set up it. So that is the reasons here I want in our body folder, I want to create another 3 of this file. One will be as a sidebar .blade, okay, blade.php, and blade.php I hope you already know that is a Laravel syntax. Now we have to use it. That is the extension. We have to use it for the blade syntax, right? And now I want to create another new file as a header .blade.php. I want to create another one for the footer. I just name it as a footer.blade.php. Great. So now if you go to that our theme, like right now, I want to close it. Okay, I want to close everything from here. And if you go to that our index.html, so into this index.html, everything is in here. Okay, so all the things is in here in our one page, and all the things is a static one. So now simply copy it by pressing the Ctrl A. I select all, copy it. Now I don't need this. I want to go back to that our admin master. Here I want to paste it with the Ctrl V. Okay. So our first things here we have to update, that is actually like as our theme title, but I want to make it as a full white. Like here I want to make that our title, and title I want to use it like as a admin. Okay, that will be as a admin dashboard dashboard. Okay, And then we have to update that our all that route. Okay, that means our link, we have to now support it for the Laravel. Here in our public, in our backend folder, I have already added that our theme related asset folder. So here if you want to now access it, first of all, you have to access that our public. So if you want to access this public, that will be as an asset. And then I have created our folder name as a backend. And then rest of everything will be exactly the same. Right? So that is our asset, means it will be accessed at our public folder. Then that will be accessed at our backend folder. So in our public folder, I have used that, I created one of the folder name as a backend. And after that, rest of everything will be same as theme already provided. Okay, so now better I want to copy it. Okay, copy it and or cart it, because that will be needed multiple time. Okay, I cart it, and here in our note I want to better paste it, because here now that will be actually needed multiple time. Here I simply paste it. Okay, so now I want to better copy it now again. Okay, I copy it. Now same things we have to update for the images. Here I paste it. We have to update it for the JS file. That is all that our CS vendor. Here I want to paste it. Okay, I simply paste it. So now we have to also update it. I want to simply cart it right now, and I don't want to actually skip anything. As I told you, from the scratch, I will develop this complete AI content generation project. Okay, so now I paste it. Now you can see there is a public folder, backend folder, asset folder, CSS, and vendor CSS. So that means everything is automatically will be get it. So make that sure you update. So now also there is another one, make that sure that is everything is needed. I cart it, and here I paste it, I cart it. So that was actually a static one. Now I want to support it for the Laravel project. Here I paste it. And if you go to the down, there have also some of the JS file. Here we have to update with the same logic. Here I want to better copy it, because that will be needed multiple time, as I told you. Here I want to paste it, I want to paste it, and paste it. So that means this theme related, all that our CSS, I successfully take it, all that our JSS, I also successfully take it. Okay, so now I simply cart it, and here I paste it. I want to cart it, and then here I paste it. Fine. Okay, fine. So now our CSS and JSS is fine. So now I want to segment our three of this part. Like here, if you go to that our theme, they have some of the sidebar, they have some of the header, and also they have some of the footer. Because for our every pages, our sidebar, header, and footer is the same. Like if you go to that our any other pages, and you can see our sidebar is same, header is the same, and also footer is the same. So now I want to simply and this part always will be changed. That means that will be our EL part. I want to segment our three of these things. If you go to that our theme, here you will find it. You can see that is a sidebar menu start, right? So here if simply select this and minimize it, you can see if you select this dev is started, dev is ended. So always make that sure that is highlighted, because that is very important. So that is actually our sidebar menu. I want to simply cut it from here, and that is I have already created one of the file name in our body folder. That is our sidebar. Into the sidebar area I want to paste it. Okay, here I simply paste it. Now that is distinguished with our another name, and now here we have to include it. So that will be with the include function. We have to include it in our admin body, and that is our sidebar. Okay, friend, that is great. Then you can see there is also another part as a header. If you minimize it, and you can see the header is started, header is ended. Now again I want to cart it, and then I want to go back to our body, and the header here I want to paste it. Now everything is in here. You can see there are a lot of the coded. So I will also make it as a clean, multiple things that will be not needed, but I want to take it a little bit left side with pressing that shift tab. Now that is left side. Perfect. And now here also we have to do the same things, but I want to copy it, and here I want to paste it. Now that will be the admin body and header. Right, so that is actually our file as admin body, and that is our header dot blade, and now that is our header related all that content. Now that should be loaded in here. Perfect. And there some of the search model will be not needed. I want to better select this dev is started, dev is ended. I want to remove it. I don't need this. And here also another one is a page contain, and there is a page container here. If you minimize it, so you can see here if you select this dev is started, dev is ended. Perfect. That means here now we already get that our sidebar, our header, and that is actually our main content part. And after that, that is our footer part. Perfect. So now that is a div as a page container. I want to cart it. I want to cart this part from here, and now that is our div. I want to take it in our index. Okay, in our index page here I want to paste it. Fine. And here I want to also take it a little bit left side. They have so many code. I want to select all. Okay, so here I want to simply select it. A lot of the code is in here. All that is static code. I will also make it as a clear. I want to take it a little bit left side by pressing that shift tab. I want to take it left side. Okay, now that is fine. Now click as a save all. That is fine. Now in our admin master, after that our page content, I have already take it. So here all that part will be always changeable. So I want to make it as a yield. Okay, and into this yield area I want to pass one of the ID as a admin. Perfect. Now our footer part here, if you minimize this footer is started, footer is ended. I want to simply cart this footer, and here in our body I have also created the footer file. I want to simply paste it. So that is our footer, and now here also you have to include it. That will be with the include function and say admin and body footer. Perfect. Now if you select this div is started, div is ended. Now in this page our head sidebar, our header, our EL part, this part always will be changeable, and then I also loaded our footer. And rest of there is a theme setting that will be not needed. Here if you minimize it, here actually if you select this div is started, div is ended. There is a theme setting, actually we don't need it. I want to remove it. Perfect. Perfect. So now that is very clean. You can see now this page is very clean. So now that is our EL part. I define it on the ID as an admin. So now we have to extend it. We have to extend it in our index. We have to go to our index file, and into this index file area here now we have to extend it with the extends, and extends will be which one? Our admin, and that is the file name. I name it as a admin master, right? Great. And then also you have to declare another section, and section ID I have passed it from to this our admin master as a admin. Now that will be gated by the name as a admin. Okay, and also always make that sure that is a section should be started and this section should be ended. Here I want to go down. After that div I want to make it as a end section. Okay, so make that sure you add it. So that is our end section, and that is our I extended this our master. Perfect. So friend, that's all. Now I want to do, when you successfully logged in, Laravel Breeze provided that our default route as a dashboard, and this dashboard area, that is our Breeze provided this type of one of the theme. Now here we have to change it. So if you want to change it, we have to go to that our web.php, and into this our web.php area, here actually you will get this route. You can say Breeze actually provided this route. When that will be get that as a /dashboard, it's written on the view page as a dashboard, which is actually Laravel Breeze created. Now I want to change it here. Now I want to load it our admin, and into this admin I want to load that our index. So now I want to change that our view page as a admin, and then that will be as index. So now here when that will be access that our admin index, it should be returned direct to that our index page, and into this index area that will be loaded that our total content body as a total sale. Total sale means here if you go, that is actually our total sale. That means that will actually get it, right? But here also I have extended our admin master. So here that will throughout this our admin master, it should be get this our sidebar, it should be get this our all that CSS, that means this theme related CSS, it should be get that our sidebar, it should be get that our header, and that is our EL part, it should be get that our footer, and also that our JS link. You can say everything is very clean. Now that should be executed. Now click as a save all, and here in our web.php I change it. It should be written our admin index right now. If you now go there, and also make that sure when you change anything in your web.php, here also you have to run one of the command. Better in our VS Code editor, I can also able to create one of the new terminal, and here if you open it, before I have also used it like that way, right? From to the direct one folder, you can also create this terminal. Exactly the same terminal, you can also able to run it from to this our VS terminal. Okay, and always make that sure your PHP Artisan service running throughout this our process. Our Laravel project is executed. So now here I want to run it as a PHP Artisan optimize. Okay, Artisan SAN. Okay, Artisan optimize. So make that sure you run it. So when you change anything in your web.php, always run that PHP Artisan optimize, because throughout this that will be remove all that your caches data. It will be remove all that your caches from configure, event, route, and the view. Okay, so now everything is running fine. And now if you refresh it, our theme that should be changed. You can see perfectly updated our theme that I want to added in here. That is successfully done. Our sidebar is successfully loaded. Our header is successfully loaded. Our CSS, our JSS, our footer, and that is our index 5 page. Everything is loaded successfully. So now they have the images missing. Some of the images we have to also link it. But here most important, there is a multiple unnecessary things. I want to better make it as a clear. Like right now, first of all, I want to start to clear our sidebar. You can see I have already distinguished our sidebar, header, footer. Now throughout all the pages I can do it. Like I want to go to our header, not the header, that is a sidebar, right? So that is a clear sidebar. Here only I want to take one, and rest of everything I want to do and to better remove it. So if you want to remove it, that is our sidebar, and that is have also some of the logo. Better I want to update this logo with the same as the asset back in folder. I want to better paste it. And better I want to take it a little bit left side. Okay, and then that will be here. I want to paste it. Okay. So now also you have to update that our images. I cart it and here I paste it. I want to cart it and then I paste it. I want to cart it and then paste it. I want to cart it and paste it. Perfect. So now our sidebar image that should be work. Click as a save all. Here that have on the image. You can see that should be work. Perfect. Now I want to update that our menu only I want to do, that is actually our menu. Dashboard, I want to take it, chat, calendar, email. They have some invoice. Okay, invoice is started, invoice is ended. Now after that, rest of all I want to actually remove it. There is a custom means that is actually our custom. Here rest of all I want to remove. So I want to simply select, minimize this li is started, li is ended. Always try to remove this li by li. So now I want to select it. They have the so many unnecessary that will be not needed. One by one which will be needed, I will actually remove it, add it. And here you can see that is selected, there is another li is ended. Okay, here I want to simply remove it. Li started more, I want to remove it. Li selected, or rather than you can also minimize it from here, remove it. Okay, the multiple li, and you can see that is li started, li is ended. It's very important to remove it perfectly, rather than your layout will be broke. Now I remove it. Okay, and now if you click as a save all, and if you now go, okay, go there, if you refresh it, you can see it's now very clean. Perfect. That means our sidebar is totally fine, and also a lot of unnecessary code is removed from here. It's now very short. Okay, now I want to work for our header. So that is actually our header area. There is also some of the unnecessary code, and there is our light mode and then the dark mode. Here I want to use it. I want to better make it as a clear. So if you want to do it, we have to go to our header. Right now sidebar will be not needed. I want to go to our header area that have also some of the unnecessary data, like some of the images I want to update. I copy it, I want to paste it, images I want to paste it. Okay, here I want to cart it and I paste it. Here I want to cart it and then I want to paste it. I want to cart it from here. I want to paste it. I want to cart it and then I paste it. Okay, so now that's fine. And here that our header, dashboard, searching something, right? The menu, actually that is, if you know that, you can see that is dashboard. They have some of the search menu, and after that they have some of the things. And you can see like there is a language drop down. I don't need this. If you select this div, or rather than if you minimize it, you can see div is started, div is ended. I want to remove it. Notification drop down, that will be not needed. Select it and I want to remove it. App drop down, I want to select it. Select this div, div is started, div is ended. I want to remove it. Okay. And this is for the maybe theme changes. That is at the up bar. I want to click as a save all. And now if you go refresh it, you can see it's pretty much clear. So that is a theme setting, one of the setting button. I don't need this. I want to also remove it. If you select this div, div is started, div is ended. I want to remove it. You can see very clean, right? Now it's become very clean. Click as a save all. And now if you refresh, perfect. Okay. Now all our theme changes is perfect. And also here after that, have one of the icon. I want to go to that image. You can see that is also one of the image. Only we have to update that link. I copy it and I paste it. And here I want to cut and paste it. Okay. So now everything is fine. Okay. Everything is fine. So here actually I don't want to display anything. If you want to change that profile images, how you can update which user is locking this username, everything I have already covered, everything in particular that series. Okay. So here, as I told you, here my main focus for this course are all about that Laravel and API. That means ChatGPT API, how can integrate that ChatGPT API throughout this, how can create the different type of content. That is my main focus. Okay. So here, if you want to change that our profile picture, if you want to change that change password functionality, everything I have already covered in particular this series. Okay. So now I want to go back here, and now from to these positions I have updated. And now if you click as a save all, now that image that should be also display here. If you refresh it, that is successfully visible. Great. So our header is also become very clear. Right. Now I want to update that our index, and into this index only I want to take this, and rest of all that code I want to better remove it. If you want to do it like that is actually smooth, that is a John Smith. I want to do Smith. I copy it, and now here I want to go back to that our index page, because this page actually loaded from to this our index. Unnecessary all the things I want to actually remove. Okay. So now here first of all I want to find it with the Control F. By the name as a John Smith. You can say that is a John Smith. From here everything I want to remove it. Here if you select this div, I minimize it, I minimize it, I minimize it. They have the so many. Okay, they have the so many div. Here I want to simply select it. I select it. There is a row, another one, I select it. Perfect. If you select this div, div is started, div is ended. I want to remove it and remove it. Okay. And this one actually remove it. I simply remove it. If you select this div, div is started, div is ended. That means that is perfect. Now we don't need this. I want to remove it. Now if you click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, now that should be clean. Perfect. So now our header, everything is fine, right? Our header, sidebar, and then our main index page is very, very clean. So now our next job will be here. I want to update that our logout functionality. So here, as I told you, I will not discuss about that profile functionality, change password functionality, which I have already done it for this series. Here, that is also one of the complete project. Okay, for the beginner, it's very helpful. But now I only want to update that our logout functionality. So if you want to do it, that is in our header area that have also another menu as a logout. I want to simply first of all find out this menu. I want to go to that our header. Right now we don't need it. I don't need this. I don't need this. Okay. I want to go back to that our header, and into this header area, I want to find out, you can say that is actually our sign out. So I want to create another new route. I just named that route like as a admin. Okay. I just put the route. A route name will be as a admin logout. Okay, I just name it as admin logout. Now this type of another route we have to create. I want to go to that our web.php, and in here I want to copy it, and then here I want to paste it. And also better I want to create another new controller. Here if you want to create this controller, I have already run that our terminal. I want to better make it as a clear, clear, and then I want to create another new controller as a PHP artisan, and the make controller. Okay, I just named that controller like as in our admin folder. I want to create this type of one of the folder as a admin, and here I name it as a admin controller. Okay, this type of the controller I want to create. Now that will be it shall be created on the admin folder. It shall be created our controller name as admin controller. If you go to that our controller here, that is in our controller folder, it's created on the new folder as a admin, and that is our admin controller. Okay, so here actually if you want to get it, we have to first of all support this our controller name. I simply paste it. I created this controller in our controller as a admin. Here I want to name it as a admin / that is in our app http controllers and admin. That means if you go app http controllers folder, admins folder, and then that is our admin controller. Okay, here we have to support it. I want to simply support it. Perfect. Now we can able to use it. I copy it, and here I want to name it as a admin controller. In our header, I created this our route name as admin logout. I copy it, and now here I name it as admin logout. Our URL will be as admin logout. Okay, this type of one of the name, and here I want to create another new method. Our method name will be as admin logout. This type of one of the method I want to create in our admin controller. So that is also Breeze provided one of the default logout functionality. I hope you already remember. If you also want to check it, you can check it. In that case, if you run it as a PHP artisan and then the route, okay, that will be the route list. Click as a enter. That is all the default route Laravel Breeze already provided. Like you can see, Breeze also provided on the logout, and this logout will be in our auth folder, authenticated session controller destroy method. You can also copy the same thing. That means that is in our auth. Okay, here if you go, that is our auth folder. Into this auth folder, that is our authenticated session one of the controller. Here actually one of the method as a destroy method. So you can also copy it. Here if you go, you can see that is actually one of the destroy method. Simply copy it, and now in our admin controller I want to paste it, and here also auth will be needed. Auth is default, one of the Laravel provided default one of the middleware. With this it should be check it user is logging on logout. So I simply copy it. Now we don't need it. Here I want to support it. Okay, make that sure you support it in your admin controller. And now there is a redirect response that will be not needed. Here I want to create it. I want to update this our method. Our method name that should be as a admin logout. I copy it in our admin controller. That will be our admin logout. Rest of everything will be exactly the same. Only I want to do when that user will be log out. Here I want to make it that should be return direct to that our not home page. It should be return direct to that our /logging page. Okay, and better I want to put that note as a and method. Okay, that will be the and method. That is fine. A method, method method. Great. So that's all. Okay, friend. Now it should be work fine. If you also want to check it, click as a save all. And now I want to run that our PHP Artisan optimize. As I told you, when you change anything into this web.php, always make that sure you run that PHP Artisan optimize. Okay, it should be remove all that your caches. Now to check it, if you go refresh it, now to log out, that should be returned direct to that our /logging page. Great. And if you now logging with the appropriate email address and then appropriate password, then that is successfully able to logged in. So that is our initial part. Our theme is ready. Our logout is functionality is ready. So now from to the next video, I want to start to work for generate our content. First of all, we have to design one of the page for this, and then we will create that our API and we will configure this API in our Laravel project. So that is all that is step-by-step process. I will show you everything with the live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.